Welcome to the part number 2. So we will start working on the body part of the bag. What we're going to do, once you have completed the base, and then you already did the chains one from the previous one. Now in this round, so this is row 5. We just did the row 5, and then the row 6 we will do a single crochet back loop only. So after you did the chains one, and then single crochet on the back loop. Okay, remember that this is the front. Let me make it clearer to you. Give me 1 second. So this is the 2 stitch, so this is the front and then this is the back. So we will work on to that back loop only. Okay, so you just did chains one, and then you will do into the back one. Okay, that is your first back loop, single crochet back loop, and then you will work all around. Okay, so single crochet back loop under each stitch. Okay, single crochet, oh sorry, what I did is the slip stitch. Let me repeat. So you do chains one, and then single crochet, insert your hook to the back loop, yarn over, and then yarn over, same like what you did the normal single crochet. Okay, single crochet back loop only. So this is row number 6. So you do under each stitch single crochet back loop only. Okay, you can place the marker if you wish. So this is where you will start. Okay, and continue all around until you reach on the beginning. Okay, so I'm reaching on the other side. So we have done the single crochet back loop all around. Now I'll remove my marker, and then I'll join to the first one with a slip stitch. Okay, now row number 7, we're going to chains one, and then we'll start the pattern for the body. Okay, so this will be the inside, and then this is the outside. Now what we're going to do, the pattern, it's very simple. So after you do the chains one, you do the single crochet and the same stitch, and then chains 2, 1 and 2, and then single crochet into the same stitch. Okay, and then skip 2 chains, and then you will repeat single crochet, chains 2, and then single crochet into the same stitch. Again, skip the 2 chains, the next to it you do the single crochet, chains 2, and then single crochet into the same stitch, like that. So you will repeat exactly the same all around. So skip 2, single crochet, chains 2, and then single crochet. Okay, skip 2, single crochet, chains 2, single crochet into the same stitch, skip 2, chains 2, single crochet. Okay, chains 2, single crochet, and you will repeat all across, all around. Okay, so it's start forming the body part, and then this is how the stitch look like. It's very simple. Okay, and continue doing so until I'll see you in the other side here. Okay, so I'm almost reaching at the end. In this part you have 2 stitches there. You are not going to do the slip stitch and then change 1, so we will continue. This stitch will be continuous around non-stop, so we don't stop to attach it. So what you're going to do, you skip that 2 stitch, and then you remember there is chains 2 space. We go directly there, you do the single crochet. Okay, and you repeat the same, chains 2, and then single crochet into the same stitch, like that. So for you to remember where you will start, you can place the marker, or this is your guidance where you can place it as well on the bottom part. So when you are let's say, you know, when you are reaching here, meaning you have completed the first round, and then again you go around when you reach here the second round. So to avoiding counting how many rounds that you have done, whether this one has completed or the other one is not completed, so you can always place the marker there or on the bottom, whichever do you feel that you liked, for you to remember where you started. Okay, so that's another things. And another part is, this is the moment that you can start measuring your foam, and then you can place it after, once you have completed the project, because if you place it right now, it will be disturbing you doing the stitch, and then you wanted this stitch kind of bit close, not too far see through. If you put it the foam right now, and then either way, whether stitch or the using the glue, it will be kind of disturbing. So I prefer and suggest you to do it after work, but to measure it, you can measure it as from now and cut it, and then as from now. So the tips is, when you place it like this, you do not measure exactly from the corner to corner. You need to leave it about half inch both side and the other side as well. So meaning that we work on the, so when you making the foam, cutting the foam, so this is the row number 5, right? The row number 4. So from the row number 4, you go around and then measure. So basically, if you have done the 17 centimeter, so you will do only 16 centimeter or even less. You can even make it less than that, maybe 15 and a half. If you're counting from here to that part, like that, and you can count, I think more or less 16 or 15 and a half. You can even making it 15 and a half, okay, or 16 centimeter. Now from this, the width as well, you have to reduce half, 1 row on the edge. So meaning you don't measure like that to the corner 5 centi, so you measure to about 4 centi width. So the 4 centi width, and then 15 and a half to 16 centimeter length. Okay, now once you, and then you cut it as per the how do you call it, as per this foam, and then you can either stitching it, all around, you place it, and then you're stitching it by hand to each corner, okay, to each side. And then otherwise the easiest one is using the glue, which I did. I prefer using the glue because I'm not really like doing the sewing things, but if I need it I will do it. If there is any way to skip it, I will skip it. But if you like to sewing it, I suggest you to do it as you wish. Okay, so let's continue the body part, and you can do your form afterward, but you can take the measurement as from now. So measure 4 centimeter width, and then the 15.5 or maximum 16 centimeter length. Okay, so you don't do any stitches there, you will only do stitch on the chains to space, chains 2, and then 1 single crochet into the same space, and again directly to the chains 2 space, single crochet, chains 2, and then single crochet in the same stitch, and again. So basically you will only working into the chains 2 space, and this pattern will continue as long as you need it, as high as you need it. Okay, but for this small bag we will only go until around 17 centimeter. So I'll see you when you reach the other side, like that. So I'm reaching on the second row, and the first stitch of the second row. So I will remove the marker, and then I will not do any stitch in there. I will go directly to the chains 2 space with the single crochet, chains 2, and then single crochet in the same stitch. Okay, and then I will place the marker again, that I know that I have completed on the each row. So this is how it's look like so far. It's start forming the body of the bag, and then this is how the stitches look like. Okay, let me make it closer, like that. And all around, and then this is the bottom part, and then inside. Okay, so you continue doing so until you reach number 20. So this is the second row, you continue until you reach row 20. So this is the 20 rows, the length 20 rows. Then we will start doing the ribbing, this one. Okay, so I'll see you when you reach the 20 rows for the body of the bag for the small one. Now if you wish to have a longer than that, you can continue until the length that you desire, the height that you desire. Okay, I'll see you when you reach the row number 20. So I have reached the row number 20. So from here to there is the 20 rows in total, and then we are almost reaching on the first one. So what we're going to do next is we will do the slip stitch. So I will remove the marker from the other part, and then we will do the slip stitch. Okay, and then once this is how you close, and then make it flat for both sides, because it's 20 rows each. Now what we're going to do next is we will do the double crochet all around. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then we will skip this one. We will kind of alternate. So let me show it to you very closely. So we do it in the, if we are looking into this space where we do the single crochet, chain 2 single crochet, so we do here, we do on the beginning and then in the middle, and the other one we need to skip it, okay? And otherwise it's becoming too bulky, too many stitches. So this is how you reducing it, by skipping the stitches. So in the middle we skip that one, and then before you reach to the other middle, you have space in that part, you do 1 double crochet, and then in the middle 1 double crochet, and then again you skip that part and then you do the next one. It's kind of, just let me repeat from here. Okay, let me repeat again. We are from the middle of the chain 2 space. We skip that part and then we do the double crochet next to it. And then again reaching in the center of the chain 2 space. And 1 double crochet. And then skip that one there and then next to it. And again reaching in the center of the chain 2 space. So 1 double crochet, and then skip that one and then next to it, and then again reaching in the center. So you will continue doing this skipping stitch, 1 double crochet under each stitch. So 1 double crochet all around until you reach in the beginning. Okay, I'll see you when you reach there. So I'm almost reaching to the beginning, so we will do the 1 more double crochet into the chain 2 space, and then we will do the slip stitch to the third chains, the third chain that we did in the beginning, okay, on the top of it, like that. Now from here we will start doing the ribbing, but before then you need to divide it, right side and then left side, so we will have a space in between. So make sure that you're counting from the edge. For example this one, so we're going to start doing the ribbing from one side, from here front to the other side, back and forth until 2 rows, and then we do another part as well here. So in the middle we leave it as it is, okay? So we have to count it from the edge, so you have to count your stitches. So it's coming out. So this is the slip stitch, and we have to count, and you can place the marker. So you have to find on the corner, both corner, this is 1 stitch, okay? So if you leave it flat like this, both sides, you know that this will be the corner, like that. So this is 1 stitch on the corner and 1 stitch on the corner, okay? You can place the marker and you counting it. Normally I have this, for this one I have like 10 stitches here and then 10 stitches here. Let's see how many stitches that I have here. Let me put 1 more marker. So I count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 12 and then 1 in the center. So what I do, and then let me check if there is the other side is the same. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and then 11 and 12. So we actually have one extra stitch. So what we will do is actually 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 1, and then the other side is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12 and 1. So to make it equal, when you place it like this, it's not a problem. You have extra stitches, you can place it, you can take one of the side or you can leave it in the middle. For me, I will take it from the other side. So I'll choose which one is on the front and this is on the back. No, this is on the back and this is on the front. So what I will do, so I will divide it like this. So this is 1 2 and 3 and 1 2 and 3 and then 4 4. So I will leave it here in this stitch. I will do like 8 stitches. So I leave it this space for the middle. Okay, so I will place the marker. So we will start with the 8, this one, and then you take another 8 from the other side. Okay, and then the rest the same, you take from 8 the other side. So I'm going to fasten up. I think this one I can make it an extra, since this one is an extra. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 here. So here I will leave it this in the corner, one extra stitch. So I'll counting 1 2 3 4 here, 8 stitches, and then from here, from the marker, so 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4. So there is a total 8 stitches, and then in the middle I have 1 2 3 4, another 4. Okay, so this is, we divided, and then you do the same from here, from this part. So let me fasten up this one first. So to fasten up, you change one and then remove the marker and cut your yarn, and you can sewing it later on. Okay, sewing your tail inside. So I will count from the corner. So 1 2 3 4, meaning I will make it here, and then from this corner 1 2 3 and 4. So in the middle 1 2 3 and 4. So remember that we have extra stitch in this corner, in the other corner, in this part. It's not a problem. Okay, so we do like that. We do the stitch, so back and front are the same. So we will do the front post double crochet and the back post double crochet in this part, and then same the other part. You can start in any side, left or right, doesn't matter. So to start that, remember that we do the here, this is the marker where we'll go around from this part, and then we will end with this the other side. So attach your yarn, To attach a yarn, you tie it 2 times. Let me remove this one. I already know where I need to start, so I normally tie it 2 times just to make sure it's secure. And you can hiding this tail between your stitches, or you can sewing it separately later on the back part if you wish. Okay, so what I do here, I do the chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. This is the first double crochet. Okay, and then you are not good. This is on the top of double crochet that you just made, and then what you will start is the front post double crochet. So how to do that? Insert your hook from the here like that, underneath like that, and then grab your yarn. Now you have the 3 loops on your hook, yarn over the first 2 and yarn over the second 2. That's how you do the front post double crochet. Now the next to it, we will do back post double crochet. So grab your yarn, insert your hook from the back area and push that double crochet, at the same time pulling out that yarn coming out from the other side. So if you see, this is kind of coming out to this side, and that one is through the other side to the back. So you have the 3 loops from your hook, yarn over the first 2, yarn over the second 2. This is how you do the back post double crochet. Now you will do next alternate front post, back post, front post, back post. Okay, so you do again front post, and then from the back insert like that. This is back post. Okay, here front post and then back post, and you keep doing this until you reach the other marker. Okay, so our marker is this one. So front post double crochet and then back post double crochet. Okay, and then again front post. I can remove this marker if needed. Okay, and then back post double crochet. Let me put my mobile phone on silent, sorry for that. And then front post and then back post. And then front post and back post. So it's too tight. Back post and front post. The last one will be back post, this one. Oh no, one more after this, back post, and then the last one is this one, front post. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 4 8 stitches in the middle. So once you have that, and then you change, so this is how it's look like the first round, from one corner to another corner. This is how it's look like. Okay, Now what we'll do is chain 3 for the second round. You do the chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and turn your work, and you just follow. When you do the front post from the previous part, you follow the front post. When you do the back post, you do the back post. So you are following exactly what you did earlier. Okay, and then the same, and then on the back. Okay, like that. So you are following what you did from the previous round. And you can continue until you reach here. Okay, and then so this one more, so we're almost reaching at the end. So back post, the last one, and then the last one you do the chain double crochet on the top of the chain string that you start from the beginning. Like that. So we have completed one side, and then you do chains 1 and then cut your yarn fast enough. So we have done one side, and then this is how it's look like. Okay, this is for one side. See, kind of making a texture. Now we will do the other side. You repeat exactly the same. So I will do it off camera. You attach your yarn and start with the chain 3, front post double crochet, back post double crochet, alternate, and then until you reach the other corner. And then the second round is chain 3, and then you're following what you did in the beginning, exactly the same what you did here. I'll see you when you finish here. Okay.